What is going on, you guys? I'm Mike.
I'm Bree.
Welcome to Fractured Compass, and today we're doing our very first Q&A video. So, our first question is from Horror Knowledge, and they asked us what was the inspiration behind our channel. I gotta say that I didn't start the channel. Bree here and her wife, Jackie, which is camera lady, started the channel, and I'm their sibling, so I decided to tag along. But what was the inspiration behind it? Just have a good time?
I think the inspiration to the channel came about a year and a half ago, and basically we started doing Adventure Tuesdays, and we would go out and we would have these adventures, and we would go to abandoned places, and we would go to fun things, and we've been going to, you know, haunt events and everything for God knows how long. And I would always watch everybody's YouTube video, and I would watch multiple ones to get the information that I wanted. So I was like, you know what, why don't we start a YouTube channel and put all the information that I wanted to know.
We're fun.
In one video.
We're fun.
Yeah, and
right?
we're fun and we're spooky.
No, but we do a lot of fun things. Like, we're just documenting what we do, but we did this before. We would always hang out, and so it's like, might as well film it and show you guys. So that is the answer for question number uno.
Good question. All right, guys, so if you're wondering why the backgrounds are changing, it's because we're here at Disneyland doing the Halloween time
filming a two-for-one video right now.
Twofer. So we thought it'd be fun just to pop up in different places at Disneyland. You can kind of guess where we are.
Yeah. So from Chatterer17 asks us, what is our favorite theme park attraction? And I think it's ironic that my favorite theme park attraction is not in Disneyland, and we're in Disneyland right now. It's actually Universal Studios Orlando, and it is the Mummy roller coaster. It is my favorite. I like the one here in our Hollywood, but the one in Orlando is just 10 times better. It is so much fun. When I went on vacation, it was like 100 times I went on it. What about you?
And mine is also at Universal Studios Orlando, as well as Jack's, and that is Escape from Gringotts. Escape from Gringotts.
Yeah,
it kind of blew my mind. So
that one's really good. That's a close second for me.
Sorry, Disney.
Sorry, Disney. Sorry.
What are you gonna do?
All right, guys. So question number 3. And also, you guys are wondering, who is this character right here? This is Jackie. She is my sister, Bree's wife, and also our cameraman and editor.
What's up, guys?
There's Jackie, and so she's going to answer some questions too. So question number 3 is what?
Raquel P. and Leah S. asked, when did our love for Halloween and haunt start?
I know I can answer this one.
I'll answer this one.
4th grade is when it started, because I used to live up in the mountains and we had a really bad forest fire. So to keep my mind off things, my mom decided, hey, well, why don't you go to Knott's Scary Farm? And I went with my brother, and it was a great time. And so that's when I fell in love with it.
You started young?
I started young.
I probably started around 9 or 10, and my parents bought me all this stuff, and we would decorate the house. And that's where my love of dry ice also came, because that was amazing to make the witch's cauldron bubble with dry ice. So
nice.
Just grew from there.
Right on.
I was born in October, so I kind of like default have to love Halloween. Yay!
There you go. Question number 3. Done. Done. Alrighty, guys. Question number 4. Here we go.
Okay, so Eliza Gee and Leah S. You guys kind of asked similar questions. So it is for Bree and I. How long have you been haunt monsters, and what was your first maze?
2nd year being a Haunts monster, and first maze was infected.
And last year was my rookie year as a monster, and I was an infected.
I don't work at Knott's Scary Farm.
Oh, so Tony_UA6 asks, what is your favorite maze at Knott's Scary Farm?
Ooh.
Mike?
That one's a hard one. I'm gonna have to go with probably the Doll Factory and Terror of London. It's two. Terror of London and Doll Factory are my favorites. What about you?
Paranormal Inc. First year it ran.
That one is super good.
Blew me away. I came out very, very excited, because I was like, this is like the next level of mazes.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Sierra G asked us, what is your favorite thing about working at Knott's Scary Farm, Bree?
Good question. I think one of my favorite things about working at Knott's Scary Farm is the fact that we get so much freedom to kind of develop our own characters.
Yeah.
They might give us, like, you're the hag of, you know, Ghost Town or whatever, but you
can make it your own.
You can be like, you know, like, well, who is the hag, and what does the hag do, and why is the hag here? So
good answer. That was nice.
Yeah.
Freedom. Creative freedom.
I am Groot_Bree asks us, what has been our favorite year at Knott's Scary Farm? Maybe for me, like 2014. Elvira had her Big Top show. There was a lot of things going on. I also think that was possibly the first year of paranormal. That would have been my favorite year, but God, there's so many different aspects in so many different years. It's a hard one.
I think mine is probably going to be the first year that I went, and that was 2004. So, because that was the first year I went, and it just blew my mind. And I think they had Black Widow Caverns that year. I don't know. I remember. Yeah. Was that?
I don't know.
Oh. But yeah, that was my favorite year, 2004. Okay, Gazarov15 asks, what is the thing you do that gets you into character for a Knott's Scary Farm as a monster?
I think you have to find that individual thing to your character. I won't say add anything to your costume if you're not allowed, because you can get a lot of trouble for that. I have added a couple things to my costume, but we, in Infected, we own our own costumes except for the zombies. So everything that you see on me this year, I own, but to me, I have a patch on my hat that reminds me of who my character is, and I also wear a piece of torn clothing to my character. But your character, per se, you could kind of find your character's song. Like if there's a song on the radio or a song that you like that you think fits your character, you can listen to that song right before you get into that makeup or you get into that costume and kind of pump yourself up. It could be a change of your eyes. If you order contacts and put them in your eyes, you can become that person. You become a different person. So you really just have to find something that fits to your character and what it is. And again, I don't recommend adding anything to your costume because Tim will kill you unless you come up and say, "Can I do this?" and he approves it. But always get that approval before you do that.
Okay, so I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Sorry if I butcher it. David asks us, what is our favorite Knott's Scary Farm monster and what is our favorite scare zone? So I really like the witch, the green witch. She is my absolute favorite. I love her personality, love how sassy she is. And my favorite scare zone is probably gonna have to be Ghost Town. I know it's cliche, but it's everyone's favorite for a reason. It's just so awesome.
True that. My favorite Scary Farm monster by default is my wife. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Jax.
You're my favorite too.
I know. I really like the Green Witch too though. But and my favorite scare zone would have to be as well. My wife. No. Would have to be Ghost Town as well.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about like, close seconds, right now I would have to pick the Hollow. Probably the Hollow.
Hollow's
because
really
I'm
cool.
Totally about witch hunters and like all that stuff.
The lighting in the Hollow is really good too.
It is, but we will definitely see what Forsaken Lake has to offer this year.
For sure. I'm gonna film the crap out of that thing.
Because that might take it out.
Okay, so Jackson Jane asks us, what is the funniest thing that happened in Special Ops Infected?
Okay, well, the funniest thing that happened to me, and there was a lot of funny moments, but the one that stands out the most is that we had a game where one of my zombies would try to take my glow stick that I hang off of my chest protector, and basically one night the game intensified and I had about 7 zombies that all of a sudden surrounded me trying to get my glow stick, and my only saving grace.
Challenge.
Yes, my only saving grace was the fact that the guests would come down and we would start taking them through the maze, and for some reason there was a delay at that moment, and I swear to God, I hope the quarterbacks just weren't watching me get slaughtered by my zombies, but I was literally like kicking and punching and everything. So that was probably the funniest moment that happened.
Alrighty guys, that is all the time we have for your questions right now. If we did not get to your question, we probably will. We're going to try to do this every 2 weeks. And go ahead and keep asking us questions on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or on the comments down below. Ask away. We'll pretty much answer anything within reason. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and with that being said, take your compass somewhere because it'll lead you somewhere.
And with that said, always be ready because you never know where your compass will lead you.
That's it.